Do you ever feel all alone in your journey? You are going after your goals and you don't really have anyone that you can share your journey with, all your struggles and your wins and the progress that you're making. It gets extremely discouraging when the entire world is always telling you, oh yeah, you need to find your network, you need to find your community, you need to find somebody who can lift you up and motivate you. But what happens when you don't have that community, when you don't have that network of people that you can share your goals with and they'll actually be excited for you and actually want the best for you? I currently struggle with that same situation where I don't have anyone to share my goals with. Other than you guys, I don't really have like an outside circle of friends or family who I can just go to and explain to them everything that's happening to me, my struggles, and maybe get even like tips from people or different perspectives of what I can do. I've been struggling with that for a while, and these are the key things that I've been doing with myself to have that self-motivation, to have that have the ability to stay consistent with my YouTube channel and continue uploading even when no one is there to support me, even when I have no one there to share all of these struggles with. And I also have a special just announcement for anyone who's just kind of going through the same thing and wanting to find that community for themselves. I will share with you guys something that could help you alongside all of the other tips that I will be giving you today to help you stay consistent and have that self-motivation to keep going after your goals even when no one is there. So, hi, my name is Geraldine. I make videos all about goal setting, productivity, and procrastination. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I am at Geraldine Silva. So number one, you need to build an internal motivation. So as much as we want to have this external group of friends to keep us in the game, it all starts within yourself. No matter what, it all starts within, right? We all need to have a reason as to why we're doing why there is any sort of need or necessity or want or desire to go after this goal. We have to start from within. And that goes for literally anything and everything, right? You need to find your because. You need to find your why. What is the reason you're doing something? So we got to explain our actions. We got to explain ourselves as to why this is something we want to go after. And without this without this why, there is going to be a moment where you will need to make a decision, and because you don't know why you're doing something, because you don't have the desire, because you don't have this need to go after your goal, you're always going to make the decision of indulgence, of dopamine hits, of continuous bad habits, instead of choosing the path that is going to take you to the right direction. Every single Sunday, I content batch 3 videos. So I'm sitting here literally for an hour and a half straight talking. By the last video, I'm already like just so tired, but I am filming back to back to back, and there's been so many Sundays where I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I don't feel like filming today. But this is the last day for me to be able to film, because I work. I leave the house at 7 and don't get back home until like 4 o'clock. I don't have time to film any other time. So I'm like, if I don't film today, I won't be able to upload and make the progress I need in order to become a full-time content creator. So I'm always left with this decision, this hard decision to film back to back to back, even though it's so tough. But it brings me the joy of seeing my numbers go up, seeing me in the journey of becoming a content creator, versus me just doom scrolling or going out and doing stuff that makes absolutely no change in my life. But because I know the reason why I'm doing all of this, because I have this ultimate dream and this ultimate desire to go after content creation, the decision is a lot more easier to make. It's so much more easier to make versus me And my eating habits, that's the one where I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself because I really want to become skinny, but I don't want to give up the good stuff. But I just haven't figured out my why. I haven't came up with a huge enough reason to lose weight. I'm getting there, but it's been a struggle with me trying to be consistent with my eating. But with my YouTube content creation, there's like a hard, solid foundation. Like no one is going to stop me from filming. No one's going to stop me from making progress. So you gotta have that hard hitting foundation. You gotta have that number one reason. Because once you build that internal motivation, once you build that why within yourself, it just becomes so much more easier to explain it to everybody else. Because if someone comes up to you and it's like, hey, what are you working on? It's like, oh yeah, I'm working on losing weight. Okay, why? Why do you want to do this? And it becomes this overwhelming question of like, why am I doing this? Like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth the struggle? Do I really enjoy being skinny, or do I enjoy eating cookies more? Like, you start questioning your own journey. But whenever you have this like solid why, whenever you have this solid foundation as to this is the reason why I'm going after this, it just becomes a lot more easier to explain. It becomes a lot more easier for you to make those decisions of doing the right thing every single time versus wanting to indulge. Like, the argument just becomes a lot more better when you are up against an indulgence and the right thing to do and the goal that you want to go after. So visualize the feeling of this could happen. Visualize it and put it out into the universe. You know, the whole manifestation thing. Visualize it. I have my vision board right here and it's on my drawer. This is the door that I come in and out of all day long. So I have my vision board on my wall. I'm constantly walking in and out. I also have my vision board on my laptop. The only place I don't have it on is on my phone, but I'm constantly using my laptop to edit my videos. And so it's just like that bigger of a reminder of, hey Geraldine, we're working on this and we're gonna get there. You just need to work hard for it. So visualize the feeling of this actually happening. And I do this every single time when I'm sitting down and filming and being like, one day I won't need to film on the weekends. One day I'll be able to film during the week and upload them. And this will be my full-time job. This will be the thing that I'm going to be doing forever. I visualize that feeling every single time, and without a doubt, it just helps me have, again, that internal motivation, that internal drive that keeps me going. You have to start within yourself before we can even get to anyone else, right? And we will talk about how to build that system, but I want you to begin with, if someone asks you, what are you doing? What are you working for? Why are you doing it? You have an answer for that. It's literally a sales pitch to somebody else. You have to have that foundation so it can be believable to the people who are going to be cheering you on. You have to have that like solid answer. And then you need to also live in the reality that it could happen. When you're going after your goals, and a lot of times people fall off of their goals, is because they don't actually believe that it's going to happen. They don't actually believe that it's something that could happen to them. And I totally understand, because I was once there. So instead of trying to believe that it could happen, this great positive thing, think of the negative thing that could happen. What if you just kept eating the way that you did? What would happen? Oh, you would get fat. That is a reality. That is a reality that you could live in, that you could get bigger than you are right now. You can never fit into those jeans ever again. That is a reality that you could live in. You don't have to just live in the reality of the positive. You can live in the reality of the negative. And that is where I'm grasping on for myself. I sometimes think of the positive, like, oh yeah, cool, like I can live in a nice home and have this wonderful paying job if I worked hard for it. But sometimes I catch myself being like, oh, could it really happen to me? Like, is that really a possibility? But then I grasp the idea of oh shoot, if I don't work hard at this, if I don't try to become this, I'm forever going to be stuck at this job, the job that I'm currently working. I'm going to be stuck at this job for the rest of my life. And that, my friends, is the reality I do live in, and I don't want to happen. So if you can't grasp the idea of a positive, beautiful life that you can live in, think of all the negative life that you can continue living or even get worse in. That is something that will scare the living shit out of me, and I will be right there filming every single Sunday. I'll be right there at the gym every single time. It's not just the positives. Think of the negatives. The negatives is also a reality. A negative can also happen. You gotta have that balance, okay? Number 2, you need to celebrate your small wins. The reason why people cannot stay consistent within their own selves is because they're not celebrating their small wins. And I get it. You want to have someone that you can shout to the rooftops that you've lost a pound, or you want to shout it to the rooftops that you finally made a sale. Trust me, I know, okay? Because every single milestone that I ever hit, every single time that one of you guys leave me a nice comment, all I want to do is just shout it in the rooftop and be like, look at these people. Like, they actually love what I'm creating. Like, it's crazy. I am there with you, okay? But something that helps me when I have no one to share my wins with is that I keep a progress journal where I'm writing down all of these small wins in a journal. So I am expelling this feeling. I am putting this feeling out somewhere. It may not be into a person, but it could be in my journal that I write every single time. And this is the progress journal that you could look back on and be like, wow, like look where I started and look where I'm at right now. It's crazy, the huge difference of everything. Keep this victory journal, right? That I call it the victory journal, and write all this stuff down for yourself. Again, it sucks that we don't have people to celebrate our wins with. It's sad that we don't have someone that we could have there cheering you on. But the best place to start is to cheer yourself on. And that's all I've been doing for myself, is just keeping myself, cheering myself on and continuing on this journey so that I can one day, hopefully, have the ability to be like, hey, look what I've done with my life, and just share it with that much more people, and know that I did it all by myself, that I didn't have help. The last thing is to seek your own support system. And this is where I realized that I truly want to have a network of people. I truly want to have a community. I truly want to have a place where females can come together and share their wins, share their goals, share their strengths, their weaknesses, their struggles. I wanted to create a place for those of us who don't have the support system that want to have a support system. And I decided to create an accountability group membership. And just like the title, the Committed Collective, it is called this because I wanted to create a collective of females who want to stay committed with their goals through an accountability group. So we are going to be pairing up with an accountability partner, and this is a partner that that's going to be like your ride or die throughout your journey. And then also we'll get to have like weekly mastermind calls, and you guys get to have like a Q&A with me, and we get to all share our wins and all share our struggles. And I want this to feel like a beautiful community of people who don't feel supported outside of their circle, that can find a place to be supported within this circle. So just as much as I want to have a support system, I wanted to bring this to life to help you find your support system. So it's for all of us. It's for all of the women who feel just lonely out there, who don't have any friends, who doesn't have the support of their family, who doesn't have the support from a partner, who may feel lonely in their journey. So if this sounds like anything like you, if you're lonely, don't have any friends, you want to share your journey with somebody, and you want to keep yourself accountable and finally accomplish this, then please join my waiting list over on my website. The link will be in the description below. It's called the Committed Collective. This membership will be launching pretty soon. I'm thinking around late spring. So hopefully next month I will be launching this membership, but if it will open up with limited seating. So I'm not going to open it up fully to the entire public. I want to open it up mostly to my waiting list. And open it up to that group and have limited seating, because I really truly want to just give individual attention to the members who are starting off with me, and then I will officially open it to the public and you guys will be able to join in. But if you want to get first dibs on this limited seating, which they will get an incredible deal on just starting off with me, please join the waiting list below, and you will get an email out once this thing launches, and you will also be signed up on my weekly newsletter that I send out every Thursday, and it's just that much more resources that you guys get to have. This is seeking out your own support system, right? This is me creating it for you. I'm creating a support system for you if you're choosing to join, and I really hope that you decide to join this support system, because again, if you're struggling to find somebody, this could be the perfect circle for you of females who want to share their goals, who want to be committed to their goals, who want to have that discipline towards their goals. This is the perfect community for people who feel alone, that will not feel alone anymore, because they'll be in a room full of amazing, beautiful, smart women. And but outside of this membership, one way that I am seeking out my own community, my own support system, and it's been a struggle, but one way that I'm doing it is I've been joining networking events, business networking events. So whatever goal you're going after, I advise you to find a membership group, that a Facebook group, a Reddit group of people who are going after the same thing that you're going after as well, because this is the only way that you'll be able to land with people who have a common interest with you, because they're going after the same goal. So they might be going through the same struggles as you, they might be going through the same problems as you, they might be having to overcome certain obstacles. Finding people who have the same goal and inspiration as you will be a perfect way to engage in inspiring people, to inspire you to continue going. And that is something that is keeping me accountable. So just this past weekend, just yesterday, actually Saturday, I joined a business networking event where we painted birds on a canvas, which I can show you right now. This was the picture that I made. It's so cute. It's a little heart at top right here. So I just did that on Saturday with women who are into business and stuff, and I'm just continuing to try to put myself out there. But not only that, I wanted to just create something for myself as well, because I feel like the community just needs that interaction, and I feel alone, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there who probably feel the same way that I do, and I just wanted to provide this space for all of these women to come together and have a beautiful community that I've always dreamed of having. So okay, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Jorliseva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah.